I have a confession, okay? Yes, I have never had a Wagamama's Katsu curry. I know, I roll at the ready, but I thought let's go and do something that is another first time for Hannah. Oh, but before we go in, little Paddington, I think there's like a bunch of them to find. The paw print trail, it says. And he's like felt. He's fluffy. Well, Paddington, no marmalade sandwiches. We're gonna go for Katsu curry. But anyway, welcome to another Tuesday, guys, where every Tuesday at 6 p.m. I take you to a restaurant. I was gonna go somewhere really fancy today. I'm not gonna tell you where, hint, hint, Gordon Ramsay. We'll go maybe next week or the following week. I need it to be a little bit cooler, my goodness me. But let's go and get some grub. They do have like 170 odd locations in the UK and it's expected to grow. But like I was saying last week in my Nando's, was that last week Nando's video? There's a bit of a love-hate for Waggers, and I haven't been here probably, I reckon, for about 4.5 years. This looks really nice. Oh, they've got the windows open, okay. That obviously means they don't have aircon. Hannah whinging already in a video, never. But look at this, people are out watching Wimbledon. Oh, there's a Greggs down there. Very nice. You can go and get yourself a tipple, signature sips. Yay, £59. You obviously have to pay service charge on top of that. So let's see, created by Moth. I think they do like canned cocktails. I've noticed those in the supermarket. I think they're about £4. They're quite a lot for a supermarket. Wagga, G&Ts, Yuzu, Lychee G&T. That sounds quite nice. I'm not gonna have any drink. Got my sparkling water. I might have a nice sweet treat. Strawberry spritz, saffron picante. I like that they've got these new call-outs. A little bit cheaper than some of the hotels we were going out, put it that way. And then let me scoot down. You can get a large glass or a smaller glass of your vino. Yeah, I really like that they've got a nice little picture. Freshly made juices, Kickstart strawberry, apple, mint, lemon. Okay. And then as I whiz down the soft drinks, Coke £4. This is about normal now, I would say, in London. Lemonade £4. I've gone wild and had a sparkling water. The lady was like, do you want a drink? I was like, living boiling. Get me some water. Coffee by Grind. There's definitely an increase in these kind of chain restaurants having a collab with like a drink or a certain food brand. Matcha latte, yeah, by Genki. Showed that in a video a long time ago, actually. TikTok trends. Genki's become very popular for your matcha. Right, do you know what? This is so nice in here. It's a vibe. I didn't realise how big it is. Also, that area I'm in, you would have noticed, is like a heavy office area. As a Friday, I guess because a lot of people still work from home on Fridays. I don't know, comment below. Or do you have to go in? Yeah, quite often these types of areas are quite dead by Friday is what it is. Gosh, there's a lot more in here than I remember. But yes, they did do the scribble. Whatever that says, I do not know. Right, shareable, something lighter. Anything new? Oh, lollipop prawn. Kashuyaki? Oh gosh, I'm probably pronouncing everything wrong. Vegetable dumplings would be quite nice. Bao buns, love a bao bun. Oh yeah, so 8 to nearly £9 on some of the bits. Hot, crisp and fresh. Is this stuff frozen? Is it microwaved? Is it cooked fresh? Let's find out. I feel like a lot of you guys in the comments will know. Bang bang cauliflower. There are a lot more salads, I think, than there used to be. Pad Thai salad. I used to always get Pad Thai when I came here. Sweet chili salad. Yeah, 14-15 quid. Is it reasonable? Is it fast food? Is it proper restaurant food? Like I was saying last week. Oh, that's not your phone, that's someone else's. A lot of people at work are like very anti. I'm gonna pick the phone up. Waggers, I think, because you get your food at a different time. There was a comedian a while ago that I saw like a clip of, and to be honest, I can't remember who it was, and they were saying about how when they come, like if there's a few of you here, they'll say, oh, your food will come at different times, so yeah, it comes out when it comes out. And it is a bit like, well, you've cooked it before, you know how long it will take to cook, so why can't you try to plan it so that it at least comes out a similar time? I came here yonks ago, maybe 4.5 years ago. I think there was 6 of us, and it was, like, I'm going to be honest with you, it was kind of awkward because there was about a 15-minute gap between some of us getting our food, and look, some people would be like, I'll get over it hand, that's the concept. But I think when you're paying, I guess, almost restaurant prices and you're paying a service charge, I'm not sure if it's 12.5% or 15%, do you think that there should be a bit more effort for your food to come at the same time? Because it does kind of like ruin the vibe. Obviously I'm on my own site, Cat, but I think that put me off a while ago. I'm waffling, but do you know what I mean? I am going to go for the iconic Katsu curry at the bottom there with chicken. God, I really wish they didn't put calories on it. 15 quid. Alright, I'm surprised they didn't put a couple of quid more on that, as it's probably their number one. I'm going to say that's probably their number one item. Yeah, loads to choose from. I used to always like the pad thai here. Order is made, scribble, scribble. Okay, the cutlery is here, ready. But I can see that the napkins have got their little star branding on them. Obviously a little paper placemat. What else have we got here? We've got a couple of soy sauces. I think, is that like some chili oil or something in the end there? Right, let's get into it. I kind of had to get these right. The cocoa prawn crackers, £3.50. Asian style crackers. Tossed in coconut oil, chili, lime, salt, served with sweet chili sauce. And then we've got the gyoza, we've got the chicken. These were £8.20, which I think is quite, I don't know, it's quite a lot of money. Steamed and served with the chili, soy and sesame dipping sauce. I have over-ordered because then I can take it home, and also I would rather over-order and eat on my own, because when I'm with my friends, people keep saying, why do I not film when I'm with my mates? I just want to enjoy time with my friends and family and not have a camera. I'm sure you can understand. I also got the chili squid at £9.50. Oh, I'm intrigued to try this coriander dipping sauce. Yeah, all came within about 30 seconds of each other. This has been here for not even 2 minutes, and my mains come. Like, I wanted that as a starter, so could they not have timed it? At least waited 5 minutes. Really annoying. So it's boiling hot. I'm gonna have to leave it for a second and then try and eat this. I don't do starters or sharers. 99% of people will want to have these nibbly bits and then have their meal, right? Or am I wrong? A good amount of chicken in each one. Not the most exciting flavour, but I guess with a little bit of sauce. Ooh, quite nice. Let's give some of this squid a go. Try it with a bit of the sauce. Oh yeah, that's spicy. It's a bit on the chili side. Was this £9 something? Yeah, I don't think it's too bad. The sauce is really nice. A good sharer for sure. I like. Okay, this is my first Katsu curry at Wagamamas. This was £15, big dome of rice, some chicken. You get loads of chicken and a little bit of, or a lot of salad, I should say. I think there's some like pickled slaw of some form. But yeah, these were really nice, very nice. They tasted quite fresh. That was nice. I liked the little spice. Yeah, these were okay. Yeah, Ruby, I don't think they were amazing. Oh, you get a lot of chicken, you get that, and then same again on the other side. Okay, let's have a little bit of the chicken without much of the sauce. Looks alright. Hopefully it's not giving KFC. Seems like it's alright, like quite nice quality actually. The chicken seems like decent quality. I think it's nice because it's a nice thin piece of chicken, which I like. Nice and crispy on the outside. Obviously, a little bit of sauce going on now. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised by that chicken. Well, I mean, there's a reason why everyone comes here and has it. Also, as I spin my plate, I know that's not very good table manners. There's a lot of Katsu curry sauce, a lot of it. It does look a little bit on the oily side on the top, but hey, it's a curry at the end of the day. Huge portion of, a little bit of, I guess, is it sticky rice? But the rice looks very nice, steaming hot, thankfully. For £15 so far, I don't think you can really deny it's not bad, it's a pretty good portion. Very quickly, for the US lot, these Bath and Body Works antibacterial hand sprays are so nice. This is the fresh rainfall, and it's nearly run out. Got to go on holiday again. I might do some international videos, to be honest with you. I don't think I get the hype of katsu curry. Like, it's nice, but is it the most exciting thing? I think I prefer like a pad thai or something. Like, it's nice. It's a bit like a roast dinner. Like, I just don't get the hype. Everyone's literally gonna block me. And that's not on Wagamamas. I think that's just, oh my gosh. Is there no knife? I don't think they have knives there. I think I just don't really care for katsu curry. It's got a little bit of heat to it. It's quite a mild flavour. Like, I think katsu's always, she says that. I think that's the spice that I, oh my gosh. I think that was the prawn crackers and dip. Oh, should we dip it in the thing? There we go. Yeah, I don't care for katsu. I mean, it's alright. It's okay. I'm not exactly going to be running down the canal telling everyone about it. Not that I would anyway, but can you imagine? Are there no knives in this restaurant? I really want to cut this piece of chicken. The other great people have with Wagas is that you obviously will be sat with like other people if there's like especially if there's an uneven number of you, which I know puts people off quite a lot. I have to say the decor in here is really nice. It is so clean, very, very clean. I would say I really like how crispy this is, even with the sauce on. I know it probably goes without saying, but really, really nice. Also, I think people in here think I'm mad for filming myself. What are you gonna do? I should have time. I don't know what time I finish work. This is the problem. I'm gonna try and go to Gordon Ramsay's, one of his new restaurants. There's two. I think one is really posh, and the other one is like not too crazy. So we'll go to the not so crazy one. And I'm gonna work my way around some of like the celeb-owned places as well. But yeah, we will go to slightly fancier places and cheaper places. I think because my hotel stays are like bougie, I don't want all my videos to be like luxury. I don't want to do that. Guys, like I am not into katsu. Like it's so mid. Are you joking? I do like these crackers though. These are really nice. Let's give it. Yeah, this dipping sauce is coriander. Very nice. Don't worry, I'm not going to waste it. That will be coming home with me. All of this will. I'm going to eat a little bit more. But yeah, a bit disappointed in those goes as I thought they were a bit lackluster. Katsu, baby, just ain't for me. These crackers are gorge. And this was really lovely as well, the little squid bits. I think the sauces really do make a difference. But as I sit here, I've been waffling on for a while. What is your Wagamama's order? Do you come here solo? I think this is a really good place to come solo. I don't think it's that bad for you either. I mean, you can see the calories on the menu. I feel like you can be a bit healthier if you want to with the salads. You can treat yourself and have, everything in the kitchen sink. If you're traveling, I know a lot of people who are coming to London watch my videos and you want a good hot meal that isn't like in a crazy expensive restaurant, but is about, 1 up or 2 up from, like your McDonald's or whatever. I get it. I get why Wagamamas, I call it Wagas by the way, I think most people do, is popular. I think I'm just not bothered about katsu. I think I've said that about 10 times. I'll go back to my pad thai, I'll try some other things on the menu. There's a lot on there that I'd like to try. Yeah, nice. I think the service is always a bit of a, they've been perfectly polite, asked me if my food was nice, checked in on me, unlike other fancy posh restaurants we've been to. No boo. Oh my gosh, I don't know whether to tell you this. But don't tell anyone, okay? Just don't tell anyone. So I had a phone call, this was a couple of weeks ago now, I had a phone call and it was from Nobu, the restaurant. If you don't know what I'm on about, watch my hotel video from a few weeks ago. Robert De Niro's in the thumbnail, did quite well. Love a bit a cheesy thumbnail in the title. It's YouTube. And this lady called me and she basically was like, how was your meal? And I was like, terrible. And I just literally told her basically everything. I think she'd probably seen the video. And She was very, very, very apologetic. Like, she was horrified. And I just said to her, I was like, your staff were like really kind of mean, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, I'll come back, we'll treat you, you know, make sure you have champagne and stuff. And I'm going to be real with you guys. I was like, thank you, but like, it's like, no, like, it's too late. It's already happened. So I do appreciate the gesture. The hotel, so I said to her, I was like, oh, are you calling on behalf of the hotel as well? And she was like, no, we are like completely separate to the hotel. So yeah, the hotel, I mean, do I care? Not really, but the hotel hasn't contacted me or, you know, sent me a message to say, I understand your stay was like not quite where it should be. So yeah, no one messaged me, but the restaurant did. I think I just need to stop picking my phone up, actually. It happened a while ago. I went for an afternoon tea. Do you guys remember I did an afternoon tea? It must have been like over a year ago, and it was like really bad. And they obviously had my phone number from like booking.com, not booking.com, like Open Table or whatever. And instead of calling me to be like, oh, and you know, your review, like, the service wasn't great, the food was quite poor. It was when I went with my nieces years ago, but she wouldn't apologise, and it really annoyed me. And they kept leaving me voice messages because I never picked up. I think I picked up the phone once, and I was like, oh, hi, and they were like, oh, we'd love you to come and like be like a member of the hotel for free, and it's worth this much money. And I was like, I don't care. I'm not here. I'm not doing these reviews to get free stuff. I couldn't care less. Anyway, yeah, they just wouldn't say, oh, I'm really sorry that happened. Like, and it just annoys me when people just like go, sorry, what am I going on about? Basically, I should pick up my phone. Although I think I missed my car MOT. I need to call it back. Hopefully it passes. Fine. Aside from my lips going red from all the chili, I've been using this. My friend got me one for, oh, I can get it in focus. This camera is struggling. My birthday, she got me loads of nice things. Laneige Glaze Craze Tinted Lip Serum. Anyway, it's not why I clicked on the video. But I feel like I'm done with lipsticks. Lipsticks aren't it. We need like serum-y, glossy things. I caught my bag. Can you see that? I don't want to cut it off. I don't know. I tried to get a pin and like squidge it back in again. But then I can't get the needle back out. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't go all the way through. Any tips? I balance you on this. Also, do you like my dress? It's a little bit big, but it's from H&M. It was like 30, I think it was like £37 or something. Anyway, should I sit down? Hopefully it's not too windy. Oh, ants, brilliant. The only downside with this bag is I can't literally get to anything. Right, let's muff you up. So the total came to £39.20. My water was £3, my prawn crackers £3.50, chicken gyoza £8.20, chili squid £9.50, and my katsu curry was £15. As you can see on the receipt, service charge was not included and it's not automatic, which I still find a little bit strange. I think with Nando's and Pizza Express, they didn't have service included, I believe. But there's so many restaurants where the service is really poor and it's included. So anyway, so with a tip, depending on how much it was basically £45. I think that was the right amount. But I didn't like on the machines, to be fair, they didn't say like if there was a percentage, and I was like, wait, what's 15% of £39? I should know that very quickly. I would give it a fair but solid 7.5 out of 10. I think the setting was nice. It's obviously a really nice, clean, tidy branch or location that I went to. I think the food was nice. It wasn't like exceptional. I think the gyozas really let it down, but yeah, the rest of the food was nice. I think Katsu just isn't my thing, but then the portions are really big. I think the main courses are all fairly priced. It's just those startery, sharey bits that are actually quite, I guess, you're £7.50, £8.50, £9.50, all of a sudden you spent 30 quid on a few nibbly bits. So yeah, 7.5, the service was fine, nothing like crazy above and beyond or anything like that, but the lady was really nice. Yeah, I think I would go to Waggers again. It's one of those, if there's like 5 of you, one of you has to sit opposite a random person sometimes, which is really awkward. And I think when you're paying for very low end, I would say, restaurant prices for London anyway. I don't like that, and that's what obviously I think I was saying happened the last couple of times I went years ago with work. Would I like to go on a second date with Wagamamas? I think I would. I think I'd rather go on my own than with my friends. That sounds really weird, but yeah, I think that's a really good place to go on your own. Solo eating, you can sit there, be in your own world. Hopefully you don't get seated on a massive, I say that, but you might get seated with like 7 people. But anyway, let me know in the comments, are you a fan? A lot of my friends and yeah, my colleagues, it's very torn. Half of the room are like, oh, I hate Wagamamas, it's awful, it's so annoying, it's so rushed, and you know, it's not good for socializing, it's very stressful. And then the other half will be like, oh, it's great value, they love a Katsu curry, and yeah, easy peasy, and it can be healthy if you want it to be. Fight it out in the comments. But there we go, I had my first Wagamama's Katsu curry. It probably will be my last, but there's loads of other things on the menu. But with that, I'm gonna love and leave you. Oh, they're playing table tennis. There's loads of like fun game things around here. And I will see you in a few days' time. Remember, Fridays at 6 p.m. we do hotel stays. And yeah, I think I might get on an aeroplane at some point. I have a few days annual leave that I could use, so I should use them. But let me know where you want to see in London. We will go to slightly more nicer places. I've been a bit lazy with this one because it's really hot and I don't want to go on the tube. I'm really sorry. And if you live in London and you've been getting on the tube to go to work, well done to you, because it is horrendous. The tube is always 5 degrees hotter, so hopefully you've made it through and it's not freezing cold when you're watching this. Anyway, stop waffling now. Right, I'm trying to shove everything back in my bag. Subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you in a few days' time. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I know these food reviews are a bit rubbish, but I quite like making them, and they're a nice, easy video for a Tuesday. I will see you in a few days' time. Remember, if you can't be good, be careful. Keep forgetting to say that. But yeah, look after each other. Have a lovely weekend, whatever you're up to. And I'll probably be whinging about the weather in the next video because it'll probably be raining. Typical Brit. Bye, guys.